So, tonight on Mir, Salty rolls an illegal die. Jerry Rag is officially a city in Texas. Amos almost invents the French. And Anderos outwits the IRS.
Out of context, I couldn't tell you what the hell happened last session based on that, and I love it.
Neither could I. That's what makes it great.
No, usually I can piece it together, but this time, no.
The only piece I remember.
A little bit of like, okay, it kind of makes sense. Like, we kind of remember this one. It's just, if I didn't know what happened last session, I don't know.
You rolled a D11. Who rolls a D11?
The thing in there that looks the most straightforward is Jerry Rag is officially a city in Texas.
I remember the French getting mentioned at one point.
I don't remember what that was. What was?
I think it's some French fries in the potato-based wisdom, I think was the context.
Oh, that's right. That's right. There was, like, on the way to the Simic Guild, there was, like, a vendor who was trying to sell Amos because I think you had gone AFK.
Yep.
And so we just said there was a vendor trying to sell him what, genetically modified GMO potatoes?
Yeah. Who wants to give Cap?
We ended the previous session finding out about Borst being in the Feywilds, but everyone was tired, so they all split up. Seabreeze and Hildie went to the Golden Bean Café and had a nice night there. The rest of us slept in Borst's lab, and Anderos got shanked in the middle of the night by a phasing robot with a rusty python. After he wrapped that, he went back to sleep, and the evening ended without issue. The two in the Golden Bean Cafe woke without incident, got some fish, headed downstairs, only to find that the illustrious Dr. Palestone of Greener Green's fame had arrived on scene and was demanding preferential treatment. They didn't want that to be the case, so they had Golden Bean distract him while Seabreeze lifted his purse, and then they humiliated him before he left the scene. Inside his purse was I think it was a spell core, and it was trapped, but they got rid of the trap and burned the bag. So they stole the spell core and his pittance of money and an invitation to listen in on the guild leader's town hall meeting happening in a couple days. Meanwhile, back at the lab, Anderos is antsy, having been stabbed in the middle of the night, and grabs Themor and Amos and takes the note of favor from the Simic guild leader Nilminar and heads to go see him. Anderos gets in a dick measuring contest with the guy running the front desk of the Simic office and eventually wins. So they get access to Nilminar, who they chat with for a bit. He eventually agrees to give them access to the trash dimension device on the caveat that they take some beans that will alter them in some way and mark them as official representatives of the Simic. They head back to the lab where they find Seabreeze and Hildie talking to the Feywilds, namely the bride-to-be, Princess Tulip, who they tried to convince to give them the documents, but she decided, no, but you can come to the wedding.
No. Did not work.
So they are deciding not to go to the Feywild, and instead we may be taking beans and going to the trash dimension.
You make my campaign sound so great when that's the option.
Take me to go to the trash dimension.
Well, we've decided to forego the wedding, so we're going to the trash dimension. It's a real fantasy high level right there.
Feywild wedding or the literal trash dimension. Well, to be fair, going to the Feywild wedding was still a means to get to the trash dimension, so.
Yeah. Whether or not how much you care about Professor Borst, Dr. Professor Borst.
0.
Dr.
Yeah. So yeah, you also learned that, you talked to Nilminar, and he's been following you, it seems, for some time.
Yes.
Curious as he is, and you notice that his lab is full of what can only be described as a zoo or a mini collection of planes within a plane. Seems as he's got quite a collection of things he studies and exhibits, as well as the guild leader himself is an amalgamation of all sorts of the mutations he practices.
Mm-hmm.
Just even seeing the surface of him kind of gives you the just otherworldly, just unnatural feel coming from this person.
Yes. He is also, I don't know if he's overseeing, but he has stated that it's only the best of his medical scientists are helping to cure / bring Anderos' brother back to health.
Clinic is run by the Simic. However, it is pretty much private or bought out in a sense, or emptied of the normal residents. It is currently held up by White Order officers, including, specifically because of your brother being held there, treated there.
He also told Anderos to not go delving into what happened to Lily. Whatever explosion that was, he basically said it's better left buried.
Yep. Let's see. You learned about some of you knew, but again, just as you guys learned about the conventions that happen for the Simic leader or the general guild leaders. Mostly. Yeah. Dawn of a new day rises. You guys are all in the lab. It has been into the day. We ended with you guys discussing and everything. I believe. Did I get my time right? I am now confusing myself.
No, yeah, you're right.
We're like at midday. It's like midday because we went.
That's what I thought. We were at midday. So
morning, and we got back around midday.
Yeah. So in the middle of conversation, Themor just randomly gets shanked. Well. No cause for alarm. Just a Themor shank.
Anderos sees this and looks at him.
The fuck?
Are you alright, Themor?
I very much dislike this place.
Join the fucking club.
I'll get that bound up and, yeah. At least it wasn't a rusty spike.
Why would it be a rusty spike?
Holds up, points to the one that's like across the room. That was the one that got me last night. And then points to his bandaged arm.
So robots are just appearing and shanking people. Great. Awesome. That tracks. Yeah.
Same thing happened to my brother. And according to Nilminar, the best Simic scientists have commandeered one of the medical clinics and are nursing him back to health there under the very watchful eyes of the White Order leadership.
This is probably going to sound insensitive as hell, but I feel like this needs to be addressed eventually, so I'm just going to bring it up now. what do you intend to do about your brother? Do you intend to do anything at all about him?
Anderos chews on his lip a little bit. My brother has always been the ambitious sort. He's probably quite thrilled, having been moved up to what sounds like the position my father once held of High Inquisitor. Oh, not Inquisitor, but basically. I expect talking to him would only piss him off, and or him set his hounds after me. That being said, it does rankle me to think that he is the last of my members still indoctrinated by White Order doctrine. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it here. But I'd rather not end up having to confront him in our dealing with Montets. Long story short, I don't think we can do anything about him now. I don't really plan to go talk with them anytime soon, but...
Frankly, I'm relieved, because I think that we have more pressing matters to worry about anyway.
And, of all of my family, my father, well, he was the most like my father. Stubborn, pig-headed, ambitious.
Abusive as fuck?
Could be. Again, he wasn't around Sunbreak often. He was often wherever the forward advances of the White Order were, making a name for himself. But no, I don't plan to speak with him anytime soon, at least not here. Maybe it'd be better if my dad talked to him. Weirdest thought.
Sweetie, sorry to interrupt you. Red and I were speaking. Have you decided what you're doing?
Well, holds up the paper. This is writ of access to the device leading to the trash dimension, or whatever you call it here.
See Ren kind of pinch the bridge of his nose a little bit. I still can't believe you actually got to write it. Only does things he's fascinated with, which I suppose I can't really fault him for, but just be wary.
Well, I guess it's about time we start doing that. Just gives a wry smile. Wry glance over at Themor.
Why start now?
Orin comes up to you, Hildie, as well. Sweetie, your mother would kill me if she heard me say this, but I'm going to need you to be very careful. You know I cannot follow you there, and, well, I do have a bit of a mission here now. Ren and I are going to try to track down the old colleague. We can't show our face anywhere near the Guild Council anyway. They would recognize us right away. So, we're going to try to help in the way we can.
I know better than to try to dissuade you, so just be fucking careful, okay?
Of course. Language. Although it would still kill me if she heard you still speaking like that.
Well, good thing she's not here to hear it then.
You never know. I swear sometimes you can hear across the continent. Oh, anyway, just be careful. Guilds, the leaders themselves, eccentric, wrapped in their own world. It's often the ones directly underneath that are scary. More conniving. I suppose you're aware of this, of course, but if you're having a pinch, don't be afraid to run. Put those useful
Got me out of
explosives
Dodge
cool.
here once, didn't it?
Yes.
I'm not
and he
above
looks around at
running.
the rest. Looks around the rest of the group. And I hope you can look after her and each other. Grown rather fond of you all. I hate to see you all missing.
We've managed it up to this point. I don't expect we're planning to stop.
Yes, but what you're walking into is going to be of a different caliber. The city proper and all is one thing. Confronting a guild leader is drastically different with walking into the guild hall. All of the beast, really.
Well, I appreciate the warning, but we did also survive all of Mir, which had literal maws of beasts trying to eat us.
Yes, but I wasn't there to see it. Prehistoric supernatural terrors versus real-life political, scientific, and angry debates among scholars is quite. And one of them is an angry kobold with a lot of explosives. You see, I best suggest avoiding her if she looks angry.
Which is
Especially in
most of the
football.
time, to be fair.
Yes, I just say doubly so, because of all the magics that fail in that one, she carries the unconventional ones that tend to not fail. She's scary.
Your warning is duly noted. Our goal is merely to get to the device, figure out what's wrong with it, and solve it. Ideally, keeping all those automatons on the other side where they can't deal problems here.
Just, follow the way, perhaps. If you need us, we will be, well, we may not be here, so just, contact us as best you can. We're going to try to bridge our way to the Feywilds in a way that we can, using the others here.
Well, he pulls out of his pack the communication crystal that Ren gave him over a year ago, back when they were, I think it was leaving, or it was like, I think he'd sent it to us in Galaran. Well, I've got this, so if nothing else, I can communicate with Ren.
And I can communicate with Dad.
Yeah.
Just the Titan. Wish you the best of luck.
You too. Don't do anything stupid. Don't make any deals with anybody.
Where do you think Hildie gets her smarts and adventure sense from?
From Mom, obviously.
Well, obviously. You get the explosives from me.
Exactly. Best of both worlds.
Also,
He
Ren,
chuckles. He's,
don't touch anything. Your curiosity will probably get you ensnared in some contract.
Or worse. Most likely worse.
I'll have you know I was a guildmaster once.
How many times have you been to the Feywild?
Purposefully or accidentally, spiritually or mentally.
Fair enough.
Yes?
Yes. Answers yes to all of them.
Well, Anderos sets the bag of beans on the counter in front of him. Who wants to go first? And then turns and looks pointedly at Themor.
I'll go
I thought you were
first.
going to say... Seabreeze would go first. I mean, she feels bad.
Both go first, or you can. One of you wants to take the initiative.
Well, we know who that's going to be.
Roll for it.
Roll me up a
Roll
natural one.
initiative.
Roll me up a natural 1 initiative. Dare you. I think that's what it would take.
Roll a 1d20 for Seabreeze.
All right.
Oops.
I gave you control of his tokens,
I know.
so or his sheet.
12 for Seabreeze.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
I didn't have any modifiers.
It's okay.
Oh.
Themor rolled 7.
Seabreeze, you get the first bean.
Roll me a D500.
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 I don't have one of
Please.
those.
77.
77.
Well, that's a lucky number.
What, he just immediately started
You're-
laughing.
I mean, you give me the snicker.
I don't like this one, but I'm slightly amused by it. You
Oh,
start
no.
to shrivel and shrink as you're you start to literally shrink. Your fur stays on since you are already furred. Your teeth, your fangs, however, seem to dull and merge as you get a slightly rodent-like frontal teeth and you shrink to the size of a tiny creature. Roll me a D6.
Oh no. Now Bean can actually like back up that I'm as familiar.
Yeah.
Got a 3.
3
You
for...
suffer a -3 to all stats.
Oh my
Wow. Ooh.
That's a permanent.
See how long the beans last.
Oh, fuck.
Now the question is, does this apply to his or to her intellect since that is magically boosted by an item?
I don't believe so.
Her intellect is set to 19 by the hell.
No, it would be if it's set to a thing, it would decrease and get reset back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You still have a +4 to intellect, but
So I'm a smart one,
yeah, that's your highest stat.
not a
Paxarat.
speaking one. Yeah, okay.
Smart to Baxarat. And as you also shrink, you do feel a slight burning sensation for a brief moment as on your forearm, you do notice the mark of the Guild of the Simic seems burned into your forearm.
Oh. I hate all of this.
I mean, is Seabreeze disguised right now? Do we actually see this happen? Or
That's a good question. I was in the, human woman disguise.
So you don't see the teeth, I guess, because the disguise would override it, but the size would still apply. So it just looks like they because it's
Weird.
still, I believe the disguise still ties to your physical stature.
so Seabreeze suddenly gets shorter.
Yes.
Much shorter. Okay.
All right,
You see
Themor, what kind
Fairtale
of body
looking
horror
down
do
at
you
you.
get?
Sister, look a little sure. You okay down there?
Shut up.
How dare you? He tries to pick you by the scruff of you, the scruff. He knows where the scruff. He tries to try and pick you up, almost playfully.
No.
I am Big Brother now.
Damn it. Your turn, helmet boy.
What kind of Themor body horror awaits us today?
D500, Themor. You're going to take one.
That he probably can't see because all the
It's not
magic
his
is
magic.
invisible.
Not his magic.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not my
Oh.
magic.
Well, in the rare times, it's not Themor's chaos body horror magic.
Is there
roll.
space between the D and 500 now?
Yes.
R and 1? Okay.
R/roll space 1d500. No, /R. God damn it.
/R space 1d.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
What?
/R space.
Space.
No,
1d500.
sorry, I was asking questions. Someone else.
50.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I'm kind of afraid that it's that high.
huh.
I'm suddenly regretting standing next to him.
Themor, you grow a
Yes.
long trunk from your face.
See? More body horror shit.
It acts like another arm, but with a strength of 4. And emblazoned on the trunk is the mark of the Simic. It basically just pushes through your helm.
Hmm.
The strength is +4 or 4?
No, it has a it acts as another arm, but if you use that arm, it is treated as having a strength of 4.
Who's next?
Prey approves of this.
Oh. Somewhere in the void of the cosmic elephant. Looks to... Oh no, I'm sad.
Don't worry, Absent.
Hildie gets to go next.
Yeah, Anderos will reach forward, seeing all of this happening, just shakes his head. Oh, fucking hell. And I will eat a bean. 310.
Huh. Your skull takes the shape of a raincoat. Your head folds and ripples into layered, complex shapes.
What?
A rain
My
coat?
I don't know. That is terrifying.
A raincoat?
What does that
Pine
mean?
cone.
Pine
Pine
cone.
Oh, pine cone!
Your head folds and ripples into a layered, complex shape.
If he has his helmet on, we don't see that.
You just hear a lot of clanging and banging.
No,
inside
it
the
doesn't have the helmet on right now, so just... Is he even recognizable anymore?
No.
Wonderful, I don't
You
need
look
the
like
fucking
a blue
helmet.
abomination with horns. Yikes.
Amos looks in disgust as all this is happening.
Yeah, and you suffer a roll me a d6.
Oh no.
You
3.
suffer a -3 to charisma.
Fuck!
Oh no! Oh no!
Damn it.
Yep. And the brand appears where your forehead would be. Okay. Who's next?
Hildie will just shrug and then sigh. What the fuck? In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess.
What's a penny?
In for a copper. Shut up. Wow, I just typed roll 21 D500. I'm not going to do that. I fat fingered. Oh no.
Hildie just downs the entire bag of beans.
Huh. You grow scales and are perpetually moist. You cannot be set on fire. You reduce all fire damage by 1, but increase all lightning damage taken.
Ha.
You're becoming a browfish.
I'm perpetually moist.
Yes. You are covered in fish-like scales and are perpetually moist. You cannot be set on fire. Reduce all fire damage by 1 and increase lightning by 1.
Increase lightning taken or lightning
Yes,
dealt?
lightning damage taken.
So lightning damage to me is increased.
Yes.
Okay. Is it flat on vulnerability or
Not. Maybe I should reword this one 'cause it's super prevalent. I'm going to change the reducing. Yeah, it's just going to be you are vulnerable to fire, or vulnerable to lightning and resistant to fire.
okay?
I'm going to change the
Okay.
wording on that, make it a little bit more.
Makes sense to me.
All that's left is
Yeah, Susan, where did my character sheet go for a second? But I can roll
Bean
one
of
d5.
moistness. Oh God, I hate it. I hate it.
yeah, but hey, you can't be set on fire.
Great. But why do I have to be moist? Of all of the descriptors for wet, it could be damp. It could be wet.
Amos, you grow bat wings. However, they are tiny and vestigial. You cannot fly, but they flap in the wind.
I already got the little flag thing on the back.
Yep, so now you have little bat wings sprouting out from your back as well. They are visible to those that, like they're big enough that they're visible, but they are not able to carry your weight.
You know, when Randul was telling me about joining the Paladins, he didn't tell me we'd be eating these weird beans. Although I suppose I should be lucky.
You're damn right you're lucky.
Anderos.
This is just the fucking weirdest.
This is not.
Amos, you also on charisma checks or checks to deception, basically any of the deception perception checks, you have a chance to squeak instead of when you intend it to talk, reducing or giving you disadvantage on the check.
You mean like deception and persuasion?
Deception, persuasion, yes, sorry,
Okay.
and intimidation. So
Bro,
any
you
of
have-
the
You have like Halloween costume bat wings, and you.
Fear us!
It's like horrible spirit Halloween bat wings.
yeah.
Damn, I got freaking killed with this thing. -3 to all my stats. Jesus.
I mean, I
Yes.
got hit with my main stat too.
You are
Where-
considered tiny, which does give you technically like bonus AC against certain combatants, but you can also fit in the places others may not be able to.
Wait, who's tiny?
Seabreeze.
I am.
Seabreeze.
Oh. Hey,
Yeah, I'm
Tiny rat.
I'm like rat sized, and all my stats are junk now.
But Hildie's not the shortest person in the party anymore. Yay.
No, not at all. Like I probably lose in a fight with Bean.
Good thing is your HP hasn't reduced. You're still pretty. You still got 100 and some health.
Well, it's small victories, I suppose.
I'm ugly now. This is the worst.
You were
You're
always
wearing a
ugly.
helmet anyway.
No, I haven't put the helmet back on, but
Well, maybe you should.
Oh,
Anderos just looks at Hildie and glares at her.
Aaron just kind of, or not Ran just kind of walks over and just slowly just closes the helm on the lid on your helmet. We'll just keep that close.
I'm going to blast Ren with Gust. As he's doing this. As he's trying to put the helmet on, I'm just launching him backward. Don't put it on my head. You don't have a fucking clue who I am anymore, and neither do I, so I don't need that. I'd advise you wear it instead. Hiding in plain sight seems to work here in Jerry.
Kind of toppled over the bench and sitting on his ass a bit. Ren just goes, I have occupied. Thank you much. Just, I wouldn't stray close to any Simics, because now you are probably even more interesting to them than you were before.
Just flips him off.
Always classy.
Right.
Orin just looks horrified as he's staring at you, Hildie.
Yeah, weirdly, apart from being covered in scales, Hildie actually ended up pretty okay. Yeah, well, I mean, vulnerability to lighting isn't great, but
And you're just constantly moist and damp.
I'm constantly moist.
Fucking moist.
Like, I'm not... Anything that I say is going to sound like there's subtext, and I don't mean for there to be, but...
Anderos puts a hand to his forehead and, again, just feels the ridges and folds of his head and just... Oh. Well, we better get this over with. I don't know how long these last. He picks up the paper and looks at it now that they've all taken the bean.
As you stare at it, the Simic crest burn on each you kind of glow a little bit, and the illusory image fades away to the one underneath, revealing an actual documentation of writ. As you kind of peer through it, it does state that I, Nilminar of the Simic Guild, am employing these associates of mine to take a look upon the device in question. You have long since asked me for assistance in the matter, and I have finally deemed it worthy of my time to send some of my best to take a look. And it's signed and stamped with a seal bearing Simic insignia, as well as even to the untrained eye, you can feel that the seal, like the wax used, is just brimming with magic.
Well, no time like the present. Anything else you want to collect? Do it now. Otherwise, we're heading for the guild hall. Headquarters, whatever it's called. Parliament building.
Yeah, so these wings don't last too long.
Fashin just bats Themor on the trunk and then kind of, with his claw, points to his tentacles. We're twinsies now.
Well, for now, we are.
Can I climb up the Amos's back and play with his bat wings?
That's up to Amos, I suppose.
I suppose he'd ask, what are you doing?
He thinks, I can't help it. And she just sits there and bats one of them. Repeatedly.
Do I feel anything in the bat wings? Are there
Yeah,
nerves?
you feel them. They're still like a part, extension of your natural body. They're just vestigial, like they do not carry your weight when you flap them.
Okay. But they got nerves, I can feel them.
They have nerves. You can move them. You can flex them and move them. They do not carry nearly enough force to carry your weight.
Okay,
Sorry.
if I want to get really close, think about hitting with the other wing.
Sorry.
Is that enough for you?
This is all very strange. We should get this over with.
I agree. I suppose if it makes you feel better, yeah, I guess you could camp. Just don't poke through it, okay?
I look like a mini... I don't even look like a tabaxi. Okay, sure. So she'll sit on your shoulder because she's wrapped, right?
You look
Yeah.
like a pixie at this point, more or less, without the wings.
Okay.
And you see, and Fairtale is still just kind of containing his chuckles as he's watching all this. You know how to call me sister when you need my help from the bigger brother.
Yes, you're very clever.
Oh yes. Fairtale
Why don't
is-
you, why don't you go burn some fish?
Oh, this is a slight at Fairtale, little sister. Wait, pure that's you need less portion, meaning more fish. Fairtale. This is great. I must go thank the who you say Simic guildmaster, correct?
Aye.
This is great news. And he's just sitting there kind of chuckling to himself still.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
1 second.
Does the merry band of
I'm
misfits mutants head out?
I'm updating my token. Okay. Let's see if that
And also,
worked.
yes.
Yes. There we go. You don't know what it is.
So you guys step out into the streets, heading towards the guild council main hall. Passing through the streets of Jerag, you get many a curious look, though not as shocked as you might suspect, as well. Really uncommon for the Simic to walk around, and all sorts of mutations plague them.
Yeah. Make for the guild headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
So as you go about making your way through the streets, that Hildie can kind of guide you through, knowing your way around the city too. Arriving at this tall, almost tower-like structure, surrounded by walls on the outside, several layers that you're able to pass through without any real issue. The mark of the Simic is enough to let just walk by almost all of them. Heading towards kind of what seems to be the main chamber halls, consisting of many different buildings, many different floors, many different rooms of just many different purposes. This is kind of the beating heart, so to say, of Jerarag, where all the guild leaders meet, where the different funding, projects, everything comes to light, comes to voice, has found itself in these halls. And many, many have never left.
Is Fairtale still here, Trans? Or does he, do you have him poof away?
That's a good question. I don't. So, if you had asked me this about Bean, I would say, yeah, I'll dismiss him and then resummon him in the Feywild if I need him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
for
don't summon Fairtale, so
he gets
yeah.
summoned as part of the Blade's effects. It's almost like a calling to him. So you can't summon him just to exist like Bean does, like a familiar, but if you want him to stay away, you can still summon him as part of the Blade effects. But if you want him to come with you as his character, he does have to join you physically. If that makes any sense. He can be summoned temporarily through the power of the Blades.
Right. I think we're sort of deciding whether we want him to be with us physically, not just during.
If he's with you physically, he may have to likely take Bean.
Oh, I wonder what that would do to him. Might shut him up.
Are you going to try to get him to take a bean to join you?
What does Fairtale do when we're all taking beans? Like, does he feel like?
Oh, he's amused by all of it. Remember, he is a Orzhov researcher that went insane on an island for a very long time.
I sort of gathered that part. I'm curious as to whether he even makes a motion to maybe take a bean.
I mean, if you ask him to join, he will take a bean. I think he was assuming that he was going to stay out of it initially. That's why I said if you need me, call me. But you want him to join, he will take a bean.
Can we rewind then, and then Seabreeze will ask him. You, jokes aside, do you want to come with us? I mean, like, weird.
Interesting to see how the guild has changed since I've been here. I don't know what I'll turn into, but it could be fun. I could even turn into a fish.
Not gonna lie, I got about half that.
Cool.
It could be fun. It's been a while since I've seen how the guild council look since I've been here last.
Well, I hope these bean effects are not permanent. So I don't want to force you to do anything, but I would not mind if you came.
I would not argue if yours stayed permanent. It is kind of refreshing to be the bigger, taller, stronger.
Well,
He gives you kind of a snide, like, sly smile.
so what will you do then?
Do you want me to join you?
Yes, I do, but
Then he just immediately snatches a bean and takes it.
okay,
No hesitation. You ask for his help, he wants to give it.
good. Roll that.
Let's see
500.
what happens to Fairtale. Same one we roll, isn't it? No.
Very similar to
Themor for
Themor.
50, yeah. Oh, huh. There. Beneath the fur, you suddenly hear a chink as thousands of porcupine quills and spines shoot and extend, growing from various places along his back and arms. He is no longer able to wear armor other than standard cloth clothing, but he can do damage by running into people.
Ah, that's perfect. Wow.
Oh, huh. And he kind of like touches the pointy ends.
Been so spiky.
I think you got the good one. I got the defective bean.
No, you're so much more adorable now.
I feel so clumsy.
No, you are merely just I don't want it. You are more sneaky, yes. Tiny, like angry little ball of murder.
All right, well, let's just go. She's mad.
Yeah. He kind of grins and like tries to like pat you on the back for getting some of the quills.
Down.
Oh.
What the thing?
But if I could stick my hand into a catch fish with this, I may have to experiment later. You could pose me as the world's biggest loop. Anyway.
Fairtale is joining.
Yay.
As you approach this grand spire that serves as a guild hall, a large ornate door stands in front of you, carved intricately with wooden patterns, and then patterns overlaying that with different forms of metals, different forms of inscriptions, inlays. It's like a hodgepodge of different arts that somehow work, and yet tremendous power flows from just the walls, the door, this building. The sheer amount of enchantments running through this area is just bewildering.
Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Takes the paper, and Anderos will step inside. Pinecone face and all.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Don't forget your +5 from my.
Can I say
horror.
no?
You can say no, but it's still going to make a roll.
Dexterity saving throw. Hey! That's 17 plus 5 is a 22.
As you try to push the door open, a familiar sensation tingles up your fingertips to your spine as you realize the door is about to unleash an electrical shock. And at the last moment, you manage to duck down as a blast of greenish-purple lightning seems to arc off the door and strike the ground next to you.
What fucking hell?
Fuck!
Is that how you ask to enter a door?
I figured it was a door. Did I have to ask permission?
By the way, you've not gone through the door,
Yeah.
and the voices seem to be coming from the door itself. Well, yes, everybody knows it's only polite to knock and ask to enter.
Oh, of course, it's a
After
fucking
all, what
sentient
is
door.
the point of a door? Not to be knocked upon and to allow entrance to those who have gained its trust.
Fair enough. And he reaches up and, with the head of his cane, knocks gently on the door, away from wherever the sound is coming from, more like lower.
Give you 4 points for style and the gentleness, and 0 for the effort at your hands. Oh, what is the world coming to today that even a distinguished scientist can be bothered to knock on a door with their bare hands?
May we be allowed entry by order of Lord Nilminar of the Simic Guild.
Yeah, well, I don't care about the laws. I was here long before them. I am the door that God seeks, the doors that holds the key, the science and math. Then I am the door that transcends time, space, and all other doors. The Lord.
Yes. While you're flapping your gums, can you at least flap yourself so we can head inside?
Oh, why? Yep, I'm gonna stay closed.
Look, we have a thing that says that we can go in, so will you let us in, pretty please?
Look at the little miss here. Pretty please. So dainty. Still so charming. Why don't you try just giving a good... Show me. Show me what...
I didn't catch the last part of what he said. Show me what?
Show me what you're worth. What you are worth. Voice gate.
How? Yeah. What I'm worth? How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
All you Jalrag scientists and wizards and researchers daft. I want to get a good knock. Knock me!
So the sentient door once knocked up.
I didn't say up. That is on you.
I heard knocked up. I don't know about the rest of you.
Well, hit it with your best shot, Short Stack. Anderos takes a step backward.
This can only end well.
The door looms, though it has no face, no eyes, no ears, nothing to give away its visual cues. You can feel it waiting, eager, and watching.
I'm considering my options. Sorry.
Just knock on the door.
Go for it, Themor. Give it a good whack.
Thamor knocks on the door.
Just knocking with your gauntlet hand?
Yep.
Oh, yes. Yes, see, there is the proper etiquette. Hand
goodness.
wrapping, night walking. Oh, this is the knock I've been waiting for. Yes,
Oh.
yes, you can go in.
I'm casting chaos magic on now.
I need an adult.
The door swings open, and you see a very just annoyed and just exasperated elf wizard on the other end of the room, groaning and just holding his forehead, just muttering. You can hear him saying, "God, to fucking kill that door." As the
Better
door
do it for you
swings
now.
open, and you see the lights and symbols on it kind of dim a bit as you go in.
Anderos quickly darts in behind Themor.
Whoever
Although the lights are
programmed that
dimmed.
thing has fucking issues.
You can't help but shake the feeling the door is still watching. Satiated for now, but waiting. I do apologize. Welcome to the Chavrak Council Hall. Yes, we are trying to fix the door. No, it can't be fixed now. Yes, it is ancient magic. No, I will not offer compensation for any abuse and or perceived ill intent the door has towards you. And what was the last thought? Oh, right. No, you cannot try to vandalize it because it is and will hurt you. Does that answer your questions?
Maybe a small piece of advice as one scientist to another. Have you tried removing it from its hinges?
We have. He points over to you see a lot of darkened stone near where the hinges are around the door. Yeah, that's the last couple people who've tried. The door predates most of us here. The wizard who installed it, didn't like that he was let go of his positions from what I've heard years back, and, cast some pretty powerful magics, and potentially his soul, if rumors are true, into that thing. We are trying to remove it, but any and all efforts have either left people vaporized, stains upon the wall, or, worse.
Yeah. Alright.
It does protect the building, though. I have to give it credit where credit is due. It is one impressive door in terms of preventing unwanted intruders. My name is Nornev. How can I be of assistance?
Nornev, we are here on behalf of Lord Nilminar of the Simic to assist in dealing with the trash disposal issues.
Kind of hushes you. Don't speak too loudly of that. I know it's kind of knowledge here, but still don't like to. Can you show me any documentation, proof of identity?
He hands
You
forward
know,
the writ of access.
He takes it. You see him pull out a little scrying glass, kind of training it on the seal. Looks to be in order. He holds it up to you and kind of like looks at each of you. Do you see the mark? Okay. Well, it seems you are who you say you are.
really nasty business with the Simic there. How do you do that to yourselves? I could never imagine losing or gaining. Well, it's not my judgment. I'm always curious. I suppose it's fascinating. I'm off topic. I'm sorry.
All sacrifices in the name of science, as it were.
Don't we know it? Always the sacrifices for the gain. Right. Anyway. Right, the paper. Sorry. Right. Okay. Well, we don't get many people looking at it. It's been a while. I think the last researcher is still down there. So you'll have to excuse him, but he did get here first. But it shouldn't be any problem. Just looking at it, obviously. I can guide you there. Right now, there is a pre-council in session for the upcoming one. So I think a few of the guild leaders are in the main hall. So do try to keep quiet if you're near it. Don't make any loud explosions or noises and or unforeseen alchemical disturbances. Yada yada. You know the protocol. To get them mad, obviously. You really don't want to piss them off.
We already had to deal with Nilminar to get this. I don't feel like dealing with two more. So, you have our word. We will bother them not at all.
Okay. Oh, good. Good. All right. And is this everyone in your party? Just making sure no one gets left behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 of you? 5 of you, yes? Wait, hold on. He kind of like leans up close to Seabreeze. Oh, 6. Sorry.
Correct.
You are are you sorry, Severude, are you a pet or familiar or a adventurer?
I'm not a pet.
Okay, so you're not a pet. Are you familiar or construct or adventurer?
He's a fellow scientist with a very specific and useful set of skills.
Okay. I'm sorry. I have to ask. Protocol, you see. Horizon describes a few things on a tome that he has and shoves it back in his cloak. Right, 6 of you. Oh, okay. Follow me. Follow me. I will lead you. He starts quickly hurrying down the hallway, pushing past another set of doors to a room where you see a large...
Did we get their name?
Yes. Nornev.
Nornev. Seabreeze is going to write this name down somewhere.
Oh, jeez.
Norenev or just Nornev?
Nornev. You can put it in the chat. Nornev.
Oh, I misheard it then.
Many things.
I wrote it down. I almost had it right.
We will.
He brings you to a small room that, at first glance, seems like a tiny little just wing. Until he walks over to the center where you see a kind of blue glow emanating from the floor, taps his foot, and you see it glow and light up as a large mirror springs forth from the floor. And you see it come to light and reveal another pathway. I don't know how familiar you are with the doors we use here. Not the door in the main, obviously, that's a unique one. But space is funny here. If you ever need to get around, you can contact us, of course. But we can pull you through little magic mirrors of sorts. Think of them like, do you know the spell Dimension Door? Are you familiar?
Yes, we're not plebeians.
We're familiar with it, yes. Planar magic is a little bit of our specialty, which is why we were selected for this task.
Throw away what most of you know about that, and this is similar but not the same. We use a set of mirrors that interlock in fixed times and points in space and intertwine. Well, I'm going into detail. I'm sorry. Just step on through and you'll be somewhere else. It's really quite that simple.
Somewhere, and sounds like some when else, yes?
No, not some when. We haven't quite figured that out yet. Temporal magic's a bit of a touchy subject.
Fair enough.
Not everyone has the
as
time
he's speaking,
to figure it out.
Anderos literally walks into the mirror.
fine. Hold on.
And he kind of hurries and scuttles in after you.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Amos and Fairtale staying there with the door.
I go where Amos goes. I'm on his shoulder.
Where is Amos going?
Oh, Amos is, where's Amos going?
Amos going.
He's-
Amos is lost. He is afraid of the door. It goes back through the door. Goes through the door.
She grabs one of your points.
You're just ratatouilleing Amos around now.
Yes.
The green one.
Steps you through a
The
large
green room.
the door into the green room, into a room filled with large glowing vats of bubbling liquid of just pure concentrated magical energies. They almost seem to hum briefly, like just ever so quietly in the just that tiny part. You can just hear it in the back of your ear, back of your head, just that humming. And you see a rather curious, angry-looking dwarven-like character also wandering about, staring into the vials, humming and hawing loudly to himself. So, this is the materials procurement and safely removed room. Okay, that's not the right name. Damn it. They call it again. It doesn't matter. This is the room I think you're looking for, sir. Whew, you're hard to look at. I'm sorry. I mean,
We can leave it at that. So hard to look at.
if you insist.
Trust me, you know better than I that giving full titles can be problematic. So we go by code names at the Simic often or not.
That's fascinating. I wasn't aware of the code name. Does that mean I'm in the fold now? Am I like a Simic brother? I can call you by your code name.
He reaches into his pack and into the sack of beans that there's still a couple left, pulls one out, and
Oh, jeez.
just holds it up in front of him, and the other hand pats him on the shoulder. If you'd like to be in the club, all you gotta do is take a bean.
Oh, I thought there was more to it. But maybe I'll partake of it later. Kind of like toys with it.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. It doesn't give it to him yet.
Oh, but I really should. I work at the council. I have to be.
Fair enough. I guess you miss out.
Can I ledger chant?
What?
I want to make sure the Venus to his mouth.
As he's speaking.
Yes, yes.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
I'm on it. I'll roll it physical because.
Yeah, and is Anderos going to
For
stop
once in your
this
life,
in any way?
give me a good
or-
roll.
No, I want him to take it.
Who gave Seabreeze the beans?
Do you roll with advantage at all?
I should.
I don't
Right,
remember.
right, GM.
I don't remember if you do with that, but I will give you
Okay.
advantage on it because he is blathering and talking, and
Okay.
it's because Anderos also
Isn't
isn't
your mage
stopping
hand
you.
invisible? So.
Yep.
Well, first roll was a 4. Second roll was a 14 plus your 13 sleight of hand, so 27.
Jeez.
27.
No, that's. Well, I have -3 to my.
Yeah, that's with the
dexterity,
minus.
so
it's with
not-
-3.
Well, he rolled
Is
16,
it?
so
Yeah, I added it to your sheet already.
okay.
Oh my.
So he's talking, kind of like muttering, like, I've got to be non-legions, gotta sit alone, and dear heavens, what did you do to me?
The bean had a will of its own. Welcome to the club, Noronev.
Oh God, no! Oh God, what's gonna happen to me? Go ahead and roll me a 500.
Let's go. Let's go.
Forget the plot. We're just
142.
transforming your anime PCs.
Watch him get like +7 to all of his stats.
Yeah, right?
Oh God.
Cast fire.
Oh, that was an interesting reaction.
His spine elongates, but his legs shrink to keep the same height.
What?
Long torso.
Long torso, man. Oh, that's creepy.
It becomes Oompa Loompa.
No, he keeps the same height. He's the same height. It's just he's got an insanely long torso and spine and tiny legs.
Oh,
Oh! What
Dude,
have you
his
done to me?
So this is totally inconsequential, but I have to ask: do his clothes stretch with him, or is he wearing
No.
a crop top now?
He's wearing a crop top now. What have you...
Oh, yeah, you're gonna want to go to a tailor.
Oh, yeah. That's a rough one. I thought
Yeah, we
mine was
can-
bad.
Yeah, we know some people.
Oh, this is... Oh, this is assault.
He just pats him on the shoulder. We're fairly confident it's temporary, so...
Only fairly confident.
Hey,
It's-
science is it?
How do you do
Not
more
exact-
speak than you?
If
Look at it this way. Now you're a data point.
And if it lasts longer than 4 hours, see your nearest physician.
Well, I'm reporting this, and he just storms off as quickly as he can back through the portal, and it shuts behind you.
Just
Quick,
turns to
custom
the
on his way
others
out.
and shrugs. Well, I guess that was exciting.
I got rid of him anyway.
You hear a
Maybe.
lot
fuck
of
that guy.
laughing coming from the other end of the room as you see the dwarf who was once humming and hawing the vials is now watching with keen interest, hand on beard, stroking at everything going on, and he is laughing, belly laughing, slapping his knee.
I got what he was coming for. Been a long while since I've seen someone outright fuck with their doorman that way.
You're a right old bunch by me.
Hey, we just gave him what he asked for. Is Vash in here? He is now.
Oh, well, Shinnig, I imagine that whoever he is agrees. Yeah. Well, that's the most interesting introductions I've ever gotten to a lot brought here. And I might say I already approve.
Glad to have your approval. We are here to, I think, assist with this heap of junk that seems to be on the fritz.
Oh, this whole thing doing exactly what it is intended to do, which is we don't fucking know.
Well, it, at least to my understanding, got me and my companion stabbed by malicious robots phasing through existence. Is that what it's supposed to do?
It's just a Tuesday in jail, Rag.
Well, alright, fine, I suppose.
So you're the fresh blood they brought down. Look at everything. And you say, well, I should already know you're from the Simic Guild. Name's Jank from the Izzet. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you, Jank. My name's, well, Pinecone. That's Short Stack, and these are my associates.
He kind of waddles on over. You kind of notice a slight limp in his leg, kind of metal scraping as he goes.
Never really thought of Simic as much of a mechanically minded. It always seemed more like the fish folk and playing with the cows and fishies and such. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Whatever you did to that guy, though, however, gave me a good laugh. So I will.
Well, we were, I guess, a specifically selected task force from Lord Nilminar.
Both. Specialized, smashalized. Once you're down here, degree don't. It's work, experience, knowledge of the machine. Yes. See how it glows. It's beautiful. Tells you it's working. The pipes, they sing. The singing tells you it's working. Yeah. The humming tells you it's working. I have no fucking clue what it does, but it's working.
Right, and we want to make it work, well, more reliably, with less getting stabbed.
Better. Many minds have done that, or tried. Yes. You have to excuse the issues. When you stare long enough into the green viscous fluid of, oh, beautiful green goo, it does mess with your mind a little.
Do you happen to know where it is connected to?
Not a fucking clue. I've been trying to find that out. I've sent several of my little experiments to the other side. None of them come back. I sent a letter once to the other side. Nobody responded. I sent a sending stone to the other side. Nobody calls. Downright confounding it is.
From the reports we perused on our way over, it sounds like inanimate objects, or otherwise non-organic, seem to be unaffected. Organic material, or actual sentient life, dissolves to goo. Is that about right?
Yeah, when it comes back. We assume that's what happened. It's hard to really discern. That's the part they don't really tell you. Is that's what we call it? We don't know if it's actually them anymore. They're just kind of a pile of goo. So
How quickly do they come back?
Sometimes in minutes and sometimes in months. I don't keep track of them all. I'm mostly here to make sure it keeps just doing what it's doing.
Right.
People gotta have a place to throw away their trash, as you see. And this here machine, this wonderful green beauty does it.
Well, if you
Little lass, what are you doing over there? You're poking around my lady.
Hildie's just been, she hasn't been touching anything, but she's been, as they've been talking, just been walking around, just looking at the equipment and stuff.
I know she's a mighty beaut, but try to keep hands off if you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, believe me, I understand. Look, do not touch.
What was that little... Someone over there said something. I don't like your tone. Maybe I'm just hearing.
It's alright, Jank. We're all friends here. Remember?
Can I make a perception check or an investigation check or something, since I've been looking at this stuff while they've been talking?
Yeah. Yeah, you're free to all kind of make Arcana investigations, however you want to try and investigate it.
Oh,
He's
can I roll
mostly-
Arcana? I want to do that.
Sure.
That's a 34.
This place is just like many other. It is saturated with different kind of magics, but it feels heavy, almost oppressive, with just it kind of almost feels like the air is almost sludgy around you with just whatever this thing is doing. I think I would describe this. I mean, you definitely know that how it's set up. It seems that somehow, or whatever waste is wanted is put upon the platform that Anderos is currently standing on, and lever is pulled, and it is basically enveloped by green light and just gone. So from what you can probably, from your role in talking to him in that regard, but beyond that, I mean, it does seem to be a slight bit of an enigma.
Upon hearing that the platform I'm on is what gets vanished, Anderos takes a few steps back and nonchalantly steps off the platform.
Also, quick question, Salty. Does Hildie know who Jank is?
Roll me a history.
24?
Yep. You've heard of Jank. He's not around the hall much. He's been here since you were around, but he pretty much lives down here. He is basically the technician slash on-call living repairman inside the guild council. You know that he used to be pretty respected for a lot of his work, but there are rumors back even in the Izzet that he's been just losing his mind from the work he does here. Kind of almost... some say it's just a overexposure to magic. Some say it's a madness induced by the magics.
But I've never met him though.
You've never met him, and he's never met you before.
Okay.
Oh, that was a smart move. You sure you don't want to stand on there and be my next experiment to wherever the hell this will take you? Mr. Pinecone?
Not quite yet, no. Eventually, possibly, yes. I like to do my research and study in a hands-on approach, but for now, I'd just like to examine it a little bit more if I can.
Yeah, you can look upon my beautiful lady, that is. This green glowing. Oh, get shivers down my spine.
Oh, you sound like that door outside.
Hey, don't mock the door. The door's got its own problems. I've got mine. I am here upon the greatest creation I have ever witnessed. This glowing green. Just miracle. It takes matter that no one wants and simply removes it. Clean. Effortlessly. Yes.
Anderos is going to step around him as he's salivating. And just put a hand out toward the glass of this thing, kind of the containing glass. And as he puts his hand on it, I'm just going to mentally reach out to Groombar. Stony, tell me what you feel. What am I looking at here? Where does this go?
Couldn't tell you, lad. It's not right. It's...
It doesn't feel elemental, so I doubt it goes to one of your planes. Earth, water, fire, air.
We would know if it came to the domain of Earth, but I have not heard any other complaints from the other lords. Not doing his voice right. Fuck.
Dwarf.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back. I'm switching so many voices. I'm trying not to like. I don't know where it really goes. It's here, but not.
So it's got the feel of the material, but altered?
Aye, best I could describe it, perhaps. And what are you three? Lollying around, your boss paying to sit there and look ugly?
Amos just stares, just hoping if he stares long enough that He'll stop
Well-
asking questions.
The
Wow.
Simic take your eyes too, or your ears? Hello?
No, his tongue,
Anybody
actually.
home? This one's busted, Mr. Pinecone.
Trust me, I'm aware.
You know I could dispose of this one for you.
Please don't. You know the
Yeah.
literal piles of paperwork would be involved with that.
I hate that you're right. This one could be. Oh, not the metal.
We call him Nosy. Nosy, give this a look with that, with your left eye.
You got it. And Themor will. I'm assuming you're talking about this big giant thing right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. They're not all broken.
I will make an Arcana check for my eye. Mm-hmm.
Should be with a advantage because of the eye, so.
Get real close to it, just peer at it.
That is one way to do it, I suppose.
Are you touching it, Themor, or just looking at it?
Looking, no touch.
The liquid just kind of bubbles and swirls inside this vat. As you're staring into it, your eye kind of feels blurry, as though it's almost watery. As you reach up to kind of wipe away, you do feel that you feel tears streaming down your face. You stare into it. As your eye is tearing up, just the minute eyes that's staring to the vat. And I'll say you notice one other thing, just for the fact that you are... Vashin is now deeply asleep on your shoulders.
If Foshin's going with us, is he gonna take a bean?
No, he's already a tentacle horror monstrosity.
Okay, just making sure. Foshin's sound asleep? Where the fuck is Grund?
That's an interesting question.
Mhm.
This fat makes my eye sad.
That's certainly a
Yes.
statement.
God, and you're crying over the pure beauty of it. I knew I liked you, lad.
What is in this fat?
He gets up real close, grabs you by your armor if it's visible, or whatever he can grab clothwise, and pulls you down.
Pure brilliance.
Then he lets go. Kind of smiles a very just wide, beaming smile.
Oi, cheese thief, you got any insights on this? Looking at Seabreeze.
Wait, that's a scientist, too? But you're so tiny.
We all have
Hold
our
on,
certain
Let me,
skills.
let me scratch your little chin.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Fangs are worse than, well, everything else, so.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna poke Acorn head on the face. Point towards Foshin.
I would like to ask him to roll a dexterity check to see if he pokes me in the eye, because my head is made of folds.
Go. Uh,
We'll say 18 and above gets me in the eye.
Come on, Themor. Oh.
Ah,
Nope.
goes in my ear. God, what? Can't you just
He's
touch me
like,
on the shoulder? That's not fucking messed up.
Oh, it's more entertaining to poke you in the face. Either way, it seems my little companion here is sound asleep. But his other half isn't quite here.
That's certainly interesting.
I poke Fashion. Does he wake up?
nope. I will need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
All of
Oh my
us?
God, I could get a fucking all-steak
Nope.
commercial on my forehead.
Just
in my
Themor.
brain. 12 at 3.
Oh no.
As you touch Fashin, kind of trying to poke him, there's a familiar sensation as you touch him. That creeping, just ever slowly present issue of madness. Kind of chills up to your finger, and that brief moment of remembrance. They're out to get you. They are after you, Themor. But you let go, and that feeling fades again, and Vashin snores deeply.
I do not like this place, nor what it does to Fashion.
Well, that makes all of us. Cheese thief, any insights? Again, looking at Seabreeze.
I think this one's broken too. Can we throw her into the trash pit?
Not quite yet.
Oh,
Are there any, like, lengths of pipe or something laying around?
Yeah, there's some spare, like, lengths of pipe for repairs and stuff kind of scattered about, kind of in a haphazard manner about.
Anderos will cast Mage Hand and pick one of those up and take it up to the big open top of the vat and just start, probably dip it up to about half its length. Before
what
lifting
are you
it back up.
doing? Oh,
You said it
As you
deals
lift
with
it back out-
trash.
As you lift it back out, the half that you dipped in is completely gone.
you just expose it to pure magic chemical energy.
I
What did you
was.
think was going to happen?
Uh,
And
We
that was
don't-
a replacement pipe for pipe 14B. Order another one.
well, I was curious. That's what a scientist do.
Yes, but you normally think about it first, doy.
And then we test the hypothesis.
Well, of course. Oh, the little one's awake. Hello, little one.
Figure out how to unmute.
I do not understand. Do you not normally just unmute
Yes.
by talking?
Moving on.
But we'll be back.
What did you need?
I was just asking
sorry.
if Seabreeze had any insights from her looking at the device.
Oh, well, actually, the headband of intellect says I might.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. May I investigate? Surreptitiously, if I may.
Either if Themos or if Themos, if Amos is
Themos.
close enough to let you, or if you're hopping off to go do so.
Um,
I would have
I
walked up pretty
would-
much close to it.
I would ratatouille Amos over to.
Oh, now this is a truly mechanized marvel. Is this what the Simic is working on? A joint, a rat,
He's
person, a humanized robot.
Amos. Get you a hat.
Where?
Amos.
Oh,
Yes.
they are not in sync. Bah, defective.
It's a work in
Yeah,
progress.
but what does all this look like to me?
Roll me a Arcana or investigation.
Okay, I think those are the same for you. They look like yes. So let's roll a number. It's not a good number. It's a 3 plus 9, so 12.
Looks like tubs of goo.
Yep, really does. Looks like tubs of goo that kind of are very just give you a heavy sense of unease.
Amos, what does it taste like?
Please don't.
I'm not that stupid.
Yes, but you drank brake fluid before. I think.
Seabreeze. Roll me a perception.
Rolling a different dice.
Thank you.
Much better. Perception plus 3, 19.
I'll say as you're kind of looking about, out of the corner of your eye, you catch as Fairtale is walking towards this, eyes wide, saying almost nothing, just slowly walking toward, almost as if hypnotized by it. As he's reaching out towards the glass.
Fairtale. Fairtale. What are you doing?
Mm,
Fairtale.
He's reaching towards the glass.
Themor is going to grab him by his shoulders.
With the elephant trunk.
I actually want to succeed.
He doesn't really put up a, he's just kind of, he puts up like a very little bit of a fight as he leaches forward and he realizes he's being held back and he kind of blinks his eyes a little bit and then covers him. I am sorry, I don't know what came over.
Themor lean in and ask him quietly, "Is it the madness that calls for you?"
I think so. It is like a song I once heard, but I don't remember the lyrics. Does this normally happen?
No. Just gotta lead you back. Just gotta leave him back away from the tank a little bit.
I think it perhaps best I don't get any closer to that for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I heard voice stepping off the platform. Jenk here says that's where it absorbs the trash. So,
Did your voice change?
look, my head's a fucking pine cone. Sometimes my larynx gets mixed up.
Alright. No, that's perfect. Alright, yes. Platform, transportation, that sort of thing. Yes. But you have to pull the switch and all that.
Can you give us a demonstration? Again, professional curiosity.
Yeah.
He grabs the pipe that you half
melted.
warped basically in there and just chucks it straight into the middle. Like just so like without much care or much, just chucks it. Alright, everyone back off. Alright, let the shit do its work. He steps over and you see him start kind of spinning a dial, pulls a crank, and you see the floor underneath. You see this goo sink in the chamber a little bit and bubble underneath the floor, kind of slowly enveloping the pipe. And then he pulls the switch back, the liquid recedes, and it's gone.
See, beautiful, clean, and efficient. This is the beauty.
I guess a question. How is that any different than what I did by dipping it in it?
Because it was disrespectful.
Oh, of course.
You put it right in the hole.
Sometimes this works better.
I thought we were friends, but you kind of sicken me, Mr. Pike.
Right. So,
So have you seen what you need to see? Or you got any more questions?
Salty, will you allow Hildie to have been ritually casting detect magic?
Sure.
I'm curious about, like, magically, the properties of the goo.
I mean, as you get the ritual cast, as everyone's bickering and doing all this other stuff, I mean, it is. I mean, it's like a liquidized magic. It's almost like it is somehow a ridiculously condensed, compressed liquid magic. It exudes a few different schools in a very blended fashion. Spatial being a big one. And again, that familiar twinge of madness. The same kind of pervading sense you got back in Joltmir.
well, what's everybody's hypotheses?
The Sheen is doing great. That is my hypothesis, and I stick to it.
Thank you, Jank. Your
That's-
contribution is noted and appreciated.
He just nods sternly.
Short stack?
I hate to admit it, but I think that I might be a little out of my depth here. This is unlike anything I've ever laid eyes on before.
And Amos does what's like the odor of the room?
Brake fluid.
I mean,
what
it
are-
is. Like musty machinery,
Mm-hmm.
and again, just that heavy. It feels like it's super. I guess humid would be in a sense. Like it just feels very thick.
Mm.
Man, I kind of wish that I still had my identify available. I'd like to cast it on this goo.
I don't have anything.
Nosy. What did you say your companion felt?
It feels like the madness that we had all felt before.
Yeah, I felt it too.
And Fashion was asleep.
Fairtale, you said the same? What was it you said? A song that you couldn't remember the lyrics to?
Oh, yes. Like an inviting melody. I know, but I don't remember the words to. Like, a familiar sense that I cannot quite, a fuzzy image I cannot grasp, but it feels so familiar. I've been there before.
Well, unless we're gonna just keep standing around here staring at it. I don't know how much we're gonna learn if we don't attempt to breach it.
Excuse me?
Salty.
Yep.
Can I look a little bit into the tank just to see if there's like a unusual movement going on there? Because I think I've been able to stare at this long enough to identify what like normal
Roll
movement
me
is.
a perception and a wisdom saving throw.
Sounds great. I would like to use a lucky point on the perception. So I could roll with advantage. It needs to be luck. Okay. Rolling perception.
Okay.
Roll
Roll me a
the
wisdom
second.
saving throw.
Right. I'm using a lucky point to roll that with advantage. So
Okay.
which is great because that was functionally worthless. Wisdom saving throw. Well, plus 12 should be fine.
Woof.
Yeah. You stare into it, and again, a tingle that you're not super familiar with. I mean, you're familiar, but not as intimately. And you swear you could see things dance in the liquid for a brief moment, but you shake your head, and it's just bubbles and goo sloshing around in the tank.
Hmm. You walk on over to. Excuse me.
Ah, a little, what did you call him? Bat? Wing short? Wing, I don't,
Flappy.
flappy. Ah, the human shorty hybrid. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, no, not human, sorry. Forgive. Gnome human hybrid, yes.
What's the intention of storage for these tanks?
What?
Well,
They hold the liquid.
certainly, but why would you have glass through the outside for holding a liquid?
So we can monitor the liquid, make sure that it's flowing as it should. That it maintains its brilliant radiance. And make sure
Is-
no one's fallen in.
He raises an eyebrow about that statement, brilliant radiance. How would one fall into the tank? Kind of looks up towards the tank.
He just puts his arm around your shoulder, leans in.
You see how beautiful it is. How alluring it is. Sometimes I have to stop myself from just climbing the very walls and throwing myself into that goop. So it is there to make sure that nobody does this. Because it is a power, a reward too great for any of us. It also lets us see inside and make sure there's nothing else, and if we need to cycle the tank some more.
What
He
cause
just
you to
taps
cycle
on your
the-
chest, like just like pats you on your chest and lets go of you.
It's like you've never worked with machines before or something. I guess you Simic folk are just a little too into your meat bags and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little more fun when you can directly work the fruit of the labor.
Exactly. I've been asking every time I see Simic people, why don't you make transparent cows? You can see what the problem is immediately. But they go, oh no, that's horrifying. I mean, look at Mr. Pinecone. Is that any more horrifying than translucent cows? Anyway, what are we talking about?
I take offense to that.
First off, the cows should be spherical, not transparent. But yes, we are working on that. It didn't go much anywhere. Do you like transparent milk?
We call that water.
Yeah.
Interesting. Kind of wiggles his bat wings, kind of gesture to Seabreeze, like, play along, try to get me up and over towards I was gonna say Anderos was like Pinecone head.
Are you being stealthy?
Well, I was gonna ask. That's why I was asking Seabreeze to kind of like play along, like trying to puppet me up and over again. If she does, I probably wouldn't go that far.
Oops, sorry, ignore that.
Oh, my eyes.
Does Seabreeze ratatouille Amos over to Anderos?
Trans is currently on mute.
Hold on, he needs to figure out how to unmute again.
Think your little half is broken again. I have a wrench here somewhere. I can just hit it. Does that work for you, Simic folk?
Not usually.
No.
As much
It's
as
part of
we
the field testing.
and as much as we do modify, we are still flesh and blood and do bruise fairly easily.
Or so great mind, Simic. You have any plan here? So far, not really. You've managed to insult my dear machine here and poke it in holes you shouldn't. And, well, it's still about the same.
Oh, I guess a question then. Since you're down here pretty much perpetually, yes?
Well, of course.
Have
Someone.
you noticed any
Keep an eye.
patterns, any flashes or surges of energy, anything in particular that might, I don't know, correspond with activity, extraplanar or otherwise?
Not really, just it glows brighter when it, does its job. It does some bubbling bloops.
Have you ever tried to, meld yourself with its beauty?
Oh gosh, no, I am not worthy of that. I must take care of it. I am not. It is not yet my time to be disposed of it, with it, by it. But I will, when the time comes and my uses of no more, graciously accept its embrace to whatever paradise it will send.
And, as my colleague was mentioning, these tanks are on the outside. Obviously, they're smaller, it holds more of the liquid. What is the purpose of cycling it from the main vat through these? Just to filter?
Is that what he meant? Oh, no, if you let it sit in the main tank for too long, it kind of gets a little stagnant. It solidifies a little bit, and the potency drops. And then we have to get a cleaning crew. Half of them go missing. There's a lot of paperwork. So they found that the better way is to keep kind of cycling, keep it moving, keeps the liquid liquefied, as it were. There's a perfect ratio to it. Too fast, and it causes some damage, some pipe expansions, a little bit of too much air pressure, a little bit of bloops and blops. Too slow, and you get the build up. I'm going into the technical side. I don't know if your little Simic brain's gonna handle that much.
It's true, we really are struggling to keep up with all of this. It's certainly
I know. I
wildly beyond our
analogies.
minds.
I have the analogies to compare it to, like, your spherical cows. I would, but those are beyond me. I don't deal with round cows.
I think upon the mention of tiny Simic brains, I think that spurs Hildie into wanting to try something. So here's my thought, okay? All right, here's my pitch. I want to put down an arcane eye on the platform and then have the eye, like, absorbed into the goo. Because by the wording of the spell, the eye is invulnerable.
Okay.
So I want to see if he's willing to, absorb the eye into this thing. I want to see if I'll be able to see anything through it.
Okay. How are you gonna pitch it to him?
So all your attempts to see what this goo actually does have failed, huh?
Well, no. The other scientists, my only goal is to make sure it keeps doing what it's doing.
So
I do not care about the destination. But the
you don't care.
process.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. We kind of do, or at least we might. So, are you opposed to us trying to dig a little deeper? Because I have something that I would like to try.
As long as you're going about it the correct way and not putting it through the giant hole at the top.
No, I'm not going to put it through the giant hole at the top, but I would like to propose that I put I cast a bit of magic on the platform, and then we'll see what happens when you...
Yeah, of course. You did. No offense, but if you want to put trash magic, go for it. I didn't hear you Simic calling their own magic trash. What do you dispose of it? Okay, go right ahead.
You see Hildie's eyebrows start twitching, but she'll put the arcane eye down.
Yep, that's a pretty ugly little eye. All right, I can see why you want to get rid of it. Move aside, short stack.
Says the dwarf to the gnome.
Said the dwarf to the gnome. Yep.
Yeah, right. You see him start again cranking it up, pulling the lever, and you see the goo rise and absorb the eye.
Is that it? I don't see anything.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. I roll these with advantage. Because that dice hasn't been doing great tonight. Oh, God! I am so sorry. I reloaded the page again. I need to get back to my character
I
sheet
feel
because...
refreshed.
I believe you have a +8.
Yeah, that sounds right. I just wanted to be sure. Yeah. Well, thank God, because one of those was a 2. So, that's a total of, 22.
Okay. So as you peer through, like trying to connect to your eye, can you? It only has a range of 30 feet. What happens if
I
it goes over
can
that
move
range?
it 30 feet. It doesn't say that it disappears if it gets too far away. It also doesn't say that it can't exist on a different plane. Just throwing
Huh.
that out there.
Yeah, Arcanine is pretty good.
Yeah,
That's why I wanted to do this.
It's a great scouting spell.
It's drone magic. Invisible drone magic.
It just exists for an hour. It's an invulnerable orb that exists for an hour.
How do I want to spin this? Hmm.
DM is buffering.
DM is buffering. I'm trying to think how do I. This is a little unexpected, so I'm trying to think how I'm going to play it.
Normally, I'm not the one that does that. That's usually Treg.
While DM's buffering,
Normally
we're
it's
back in like
usually
5 minutes.
Trey. Actually, it's usually that or Bolton or Themor.
Hmm.
That break my train of thought of okay, how, what, why.
That's my 1 4th level spell slot, so hopefully this is worth it.
It's probably a better idea than me going, hey, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, right?
Hmm. Okay. Maybe.
Maybe.
I have an idea. Sorry, trying to like piece this out in my head. How this is gonna play out.
Okay.
Because this gives me an interesting spin on it. And might give me some ideas for stuff later. So as your eye is liquidized and transported, again, that wave of familiar madness kind of washes over you, trying to permeate. That fear of flames seems to sink once again, but shake it off. I mean, hell, you're moist now and immune to most flames, but
It's okay, I'm moist.
you are not who you once were. And then your vision blurs for a bit as it comes to inside a dark room. All around you, stone walls. There are just, I mean, lack of a better word, just almost like a gory scene around you of both machinery and human parts strewn about this small room.
Like body
As you-
parts?
Yep, like body
Ugh.
parts, both machine and human, well, and humanoid.
Mhm.
Do you hear noises with the arcane eye or just see?
I mentally receive visual information. I don't believe I can hear.
That's correct.
So, flare and how I'm gonna have this work. As you look about the room with this, something grabs the eye and turns it to face it. And a very familiar face is staring directly at the eye. But it is not... Well, it's familiar, but different. You see Keeper's face, but not damaged, not the partial reconstruction you have, but looking as though a almost freshly built automaton, staring directly at the eye. It seems to cock its head as though trying to say something, and its eyes glow and seemingly just arcane runes flash across its eyes. And Keeper in your bag responds the same, as your vision blurs and these lines cross your vision. Before it blinks, cocks its head, and lets go. As you look about the room, you see looks to be Keeper walking off into the darkness.
I'm gonna have the eye follow him if I can.
As the eye tries to follow, it comes across a steel door, as Keeper slams it shut behind him.
I'm just reading verbiage here. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter. Are there any gaps in this door?
Don't believe so. It is almost an airtight door.
Okay.
But you feel Keeper, the one that you keep with you, stirring in your bag.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to see, so this isn't like seeing through a familiar's eyes where I'm like warged out and like I just receive visual information, it says. Am I still like present in my body right now?
Yes, you're still present in your body.
Okay.
It's
okay,
just, it
so
feels,
I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Okay, and the eye is still up. All right, cool. So I'm going to, feeling Keeper rustling in my bag, I'm going to briefly tear my attention away from what's happening in this fucked up room and kind of open my bag and kind of reach in and... no, I don't think I'm going to take Keeper out right now, but I am going to look in there and see what's happening.
You see his eyes kind of light up and he's active as he stares at you from inside the bag. That was most curious. What have you done?
It's difficult to explain, but was that looked like you? Was that, what was that exactly?
That was an old code. One given to me many, many years ago. I remember sending it. I remember receiving it. I do not understand why. How? Why were you there?
I wasn't there. I cast a spell to look there. Where is there? Do you know where there is?
That is home. But not of now, but of then.
So, are you telling me that that's the past that we were looking at just now?
It does not seem to make sense, and yet that is what it seems to be. We were built on parts we did not understand.
Not just planar travel, but temporal as well. So what was the objective of the code?
It was a query to see if I was an authorized user and was still active. he asked me a code, and I sent him my own authorization. If I remember, I was confused, and I went to report back to Lord Soros. Why the authorization code that was supposed to be for me was repeated to me.
Did he have an explanation?
I don't recall. My memory is blank after that. I went back to my normal routine.
So do you
I
have...
think I ever saw that eye again.
Hildie will just look up at Anderos. And... It's weird time shit.
Well,
Would Anderos have heard this conversation? I mean, we weren't... He's standing right next to me, so...
I imagine.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say he was listening, but acting nonchalantly as if he wasn't
Right.
paying attention, just so Jank doesn't pick up on this nonsense.
I don't really know what to do with that information, but it's more than what we had a minute ago.
Well, at least going there doesn't seem like it completely melts us into goo. It's more likely, whatever goes there, Keeper then cannibalizes them
Yeah.
and sends back what remains, somehow. I suspect we need to go.
Yeah,
Deal with it.
Yeah, I don't relish in the possibility of going there, but I think that you're right.
The problem then lies with the fact that the curse will not be lifted if it is, like you said, another time. We'll be dealing with all of Keeper's nonsense, as well as Creepers.
Hildie will look in her bag. You think you'll be able to help us circumvent that?
I can try. My memory of that time is still patchy. I merely filed it under faulty hardware at the time. But there may be more to it. If that is the time I recall. You may have greater concerns than a dragon.
What do you mean?
If the code matches the time I recall, it was before the fall of order.
Meaning what?
That there's still a war against the gods.
And
This was the first steps he had taken.
So likely we'll find Soros at the height of his powers, with an army at his back. So
Perhaps.
madness may not be there, but an entire civilization of void sorcerers instead.
And you see Keeper tries to turn his head but fails.
Hmm.
Even more so worrying for you, Themor.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
It is a time where your people exist and may not still exist. And the goddess you serve exists, but doesn't exist. I cannot calculate how this is occurring, what loop keeps this running. And
Right.
if our presence there will change anything, or if it's merely playing in an endless cycle.
Well, that's one option. Here's option number 2. We destroy this machine and all of its components. And hope to gods it just dissipates and we don't have to deal with it anymore.
My calculations predict that if you do not already draw the ire of the entire assembly of Jarrag for destroying their equipment, for you're the last one registered here, whatever is contained in here could do an immense amount of damage to the surrounding area. I hope you have a plan to contain that.
Fuck, I used all my brain power just to come up with the idea of destroying it, so...
I know I said earlier that I thought that going to the Feywild was a safer option than, yeah, it doesn't matter. But so I know that my opinion is probably skewed as far as you're concerned, but I do think that given the option between going there and dealing with Soros or drawing the ire of every important person in Jerryrag, I think I know where I would rather put my chips.
What do you think, Nosy? Shall we go meet your people before they're not your people anymore?
If we do, I believe we should not bring Fashin along.
Yeah, that might cause some sort of time continuum rupture. And I'm sure Jenk wouldn't mind having him around. Would you, Jenk? Speaks up loud enough
Jenk is-
so finally Jenk can hear him.
Yeah, Jank is just sitting there, kind of still poking at Seabreeze on Amos, kind of like trying to get. It's like, how does this work? Hey, oh, is that? I got bored. You guys were whispering and muttering over there like a secretive children.
Just, proprietary knowledge and hypothesizing. Might we leave you a companion while we go...
I would prefer that Fashin would not be in this room. Whatever this room is doing to him.
He's also asleep, Nosy. That doesn't seem very dangerous.
No, but there lies the problem. He's asleep and his other half is completely missing.
I can assure
According to him,
you...
if one is conscious, the other must be gone.
I can assure you, his other half is very much alive and existing in there, and points at the goo. In her full radiance and glory.
I don't think I was here for that part.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when you were doing your whole GM buffering thing, I walked to go feed dogs for 5 minutes.
I
I
didn't
came
realize
back.
you were gone that long.
I was gone for about 5 minutes.
Okay, what did you come back to?
You talking about different timeline?
Yes,
A little
that's
before
exactly
that
right.
one.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Keeper basically explained that when Hildie sent her eye back, it was found by a earlier keeper, one that was seemingly freshly built, and a flash of code went across, arcane code went across his eyes in the alternate timeline. And the keeper locally in Hildie's bag essentially then explained he remembers finding this eye when, many centuries, millennia ago, and getting this code and then going and telling Soros. That was all during a time before Order was destroyed, before Vashin was created.
I think that's about where I got back there when he was describing why he. Yep.
Meaning, yes, the Dragon of Reason is
Okay.
very much potentially alive currently.
And
in
awake on
Yeah,
the other
okay.
side of the goo.
that. And to be precise,
Yeah,
Madness
now I'm calm.
hadn't actually existed yet as a incarnate form.
And Anderos had just put that 2 and 2 together and saying, yes, that's why he's asleep. Because his other half
Okay, fully caught up now.
is in the goo.
But yeah, either way, we should probably leave Faustin here.
Just have him... Yeah.
You can go sit in the corner or something. I don't need any freaky little experiment pets.
I know. I guess summon the homunculus to Faustin. I don't know if the homunculus will stay with him, Tom, but
He follows simple
he'll be here
instructions.
for like 30 minutes.
And we don't know what sort of temporal anomalies will happen. We may go in and come back in a fraction of a second. We may be gone for decades.
Like I'm summoning the homunculus. It's been a while. Good luck, Salt.
Okay, so you summon the homunculus.
Squire,
What are you doing?
watch over Faustin and protect him. Don't let this little man poke him.
Protect Vashin. And it
Do you
just
know who
grabs
Vashin
Vashin
is?
off your shoulder and just
Okay.
like cuddles it like a cat and just goes and sits promptly like in the corner against the wall. Protect
All you guys see
Vashin.
is a floating Faustin.
Yeah, we don't see him.
Yeah. But you hear him. Protect Vashin. But
That's good. Driving
Yeah,
crazy.
he's Simic
Okay.
had weird magics. You could have just like put him on a ledge. Didn't need to make him float like a weird little calamari thing.
Again,
He likes it.
proprietary technology. We
Oh
developed...
yeah, so proprietary. I can cast Mage Hand too, you know.
It's not Mage Hand.
Uh-huh.
It's
And my name
a
ain't Jank.
it's a biological construct with chameleon skin.
He goes over to poke it and the homunculus just slaps his hand away.
Alright. I half believe you.
Wonderful.
Slaps me again though, I will throw a wrench at it. Chameleon skin, I'm not.
Then don't poke it again.
But
You-
what if I get curious?
If you get curious,
good
just
question.
stare at the glory of the device.
Now you're talking sense, Mr. Pancon. The first thing you said today that has made sense.
Just kind
Took you damn long enough.
just looks at the others. Well, for the second time today. Shall we?
I'm already on the pad.
Alright. More trash for the benevolent goo. Step aboard.
Are you bringing Fairtale with you? Oh, he said BRB.
Tri-
Well,
I
we can
don't know if
probably
Fairtale should
pick that
come
question up
either.
next time. We could probably start from with all this next time.
Yeah, that makes
All
sense.